1457. The birth of Edo. On the shores of Tokyo Bay, a feudal lord named Otodokan builds a modest castle on marshy ground. The fishing village surrounding it is small but strategic. Wooden houses with thatched roofs spread timidly among rice paddies and muddy canals. Morning mist embraces Edo Castle, which watches over the sea. Few imagine that this place will become the beating heart of Japan. 1603, capital of the shogunate. Tokugawa. Ieyasu chooses Edo as the seat of his shogunate, forever changing the city's destiny. The castle is rebuilt and expanded, becoming the largest fortress in Japan. Samurai from across the country converge on the new capital, building their residences around the imposing white castle. Streets begin to organize into districts, warriors at the center, merchants and artisans on the periphery. The population explodes to 150,000 inhabitants, and the dream of a great metropolis begins to take shape. 1721, the world's largest city. Edo has surpassed London to become the most populous city on the planet, with over 1 million inhabitants. The floating districts of Yoshiwara shine with red lanterns, while Kabuki Theater draws crowds. Arched wooden bridges cross busy canals where boats carry goods. Ukiyo-e woodblock print shops sell art to everyone, democratizing beauty. This is the golden age of Japanese urban culture. Geishas walk elegantly through stone streets, poets gather in tea houses, and the city pulses with life and color. 1868. The transformation into Tokyo. The Meiji Restoration changes everything. The emperor moves to Edo, renaming it Tokyo, the eastern capital. The castle walls begin to fall to make way for wide avenues. The first red brick buildings appear, imitating Victorian European architecture. Horse-drawn trams inaugurate public transportation. Samurai lay down their swords and wear Western suits. Feudal Japan breathes its last, while modernization advances relentlessly. It's a moment of hope, confusion, and radical transformation. 1923, resilience from the ashes. On September 1st, a devastating earthquake followed by fires ravaged the city. Over 100,000 lives lost, entire neighborhoods turned to ashes. But Tokyo refuses to die. From the rubble emerges a city rebuilt with reinforced concrete and modern urban planning. Art Deco buildings begin to dot the horizon. The Ginza district is reborn with westernized department stores, illuminated windows, and wide sidewalks. The tragedy forged a more resilient metropolis, determined to embrace the future. 1945, rebirth after the war. Tokyo lies in ruins after the World War II bombings. 2/3 of the city has been destroyed. Among the rubble, families camp in metal shacks. But something extraordinary happens. The Japanese spirit of Ganbaru, to persevere against all odds. Improvised markets emerge, factories are rebuilt, and life slowly returns to the streets. This is the city's lowest point, but also the beginning of one of the most impressive economic recoveries in human history. 1964, the world debut. The Tokyo Olympics mark Japan's triumphant return to the world stage. The Shinkansen bullet train is inaugurated, cutting across the country at 200 kilometers per hour. Elevated highways wind between increasingly tall buildings. The Yoyogi National Stadium, with its futuristic architecture, amazes the world. Tokyo is no longer the city of ashes, but a symbol of technology, efficiency, and progress. The economy is in full expansion, and optimism fills every corner of the reborn metropolis. 1991, the peak of the economic boom. Tokyo has reached its zenith. It's the most expensive city in the world, where land is worth more than gold. Mirrored skyscrapers reflect each other, creating urban canyons. Businessmen in impeccable suits pack the trains. The stock exchange boils with rampant speculation. Multicolored neon transforms night into perpetual day in Shinjuku and Shibuya. Karaoke bars, arcades, 10-story department stores. Consumerism reigns supreme. This is the apex of the economic bubble, moments before the burst that would change everything. 2012, technological metropolis. The Tokyo Skytree, at 634 meters, dominates the horizon. Tokyo has reinvented itself as the capital of technological innovation. Giant LED screens cover entire buildings, robots serve in restaurants, and LED lighting has transformed the city into a nocturnal kaleidoscope. Akihabara is the world's electronics mecca. Despite the digital age, ancient temples stand firm among the skyscrapers, creating a unique juxtaposition. The city balances 1,000 years of tradition with cutting-edge technology, proving that past and future can coexist harmoniously. 2025, the megalopolis of the present future. Tokyo, today is a city of contrasts and superlatives, with over 14 million inhabitants, 38 million in the metropolitan area. It's one of the planet's largest metropolises. Autonomous cars navigate silently, drones deliver packages, and 5G connects everything and everyone. Vertical neighborhoods rise to dizzying heights, while hanging gardens bring green to the concrete. Sustainability has become a priority. Solar panels, perfect waste separation, impeccable public transportation. Shibuya Crossing remains as the beating heart where thousands cross simultaneously. Tokyo is where tomorrow has already arrived, but without forgetting where it came from.